how much money did you have a month to be able to allocate to that? Like, I'm trying to paint a picture for the business owner listening. Well, you said you had a very successful year. So were you making 20 grand a month take home, spending $1,500 a month on marketing? It's like, yeah, that's easy for everybody. I don't want that to come in because I know what you were getting paid because I see all that on the team. So for that 1,500, was that a big investment for you?
That was a massive investment for me.
But you were willing to do it. Why?
I was willing to do it because there was a point where when we first partnered where I was at my max. Like you're just spinning max in time, just spinning my tires in the mud, not being able to really advance any further. I could keep going out and selling, but then it's going to come at a cost. So that's either going to come at a cost for the clients that I had already onboarded. That's going to come at a cost for me because now I have to take care of that I can't grow my business at the rate I was growing it. And so something needed to change because I was starting to get anxiety from having too much workload on my plate. It was starting to become unbearable. I needed to have a better quality of life, and this was the solution to that problem.
So you had a great first year. You made pretty good income by the end of the year because of your mortgage and your expenses and all that kind of stuff. Big investment to do that $1,500 a month, $3,000 split. And you were capped out at the end of that year for time, effort, a single individual. So what happened for the year that we partnered? Your expenses went way up, especially by the end of the year. I mean, we went from spending $3,000 a month to like 10, almost 8, something like that by the end of the year. So expenses went up. We hired, we expanded, we bought systems, we bought a ton of marketing. And by the end of that year, profit margins went up. We made way more revenue, and total take home into your bank account still grew off the top of my head, probably by about 50% from the end of that year to starting to 12 months later with me, and an additional of, $100,000 easy in reinvestment into the business. So just to summarize that, you were capped out, making a decent income, couldn't go any further. 12 months later, after reinvesting into huge parts of the business, people, systems, and marketing, probably $100,000 or more in reinvestment into the business. By the end of that 12 months, I think your income raised by about 50%. Our profit margins raised, our discount lowered, our renewal rate increased, our churn rate decreased.
And that's splitting everything with you.